All right, guys, here we go. This is going to be a good one. We're going to get into Ben Holladay, Missouri Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Rickhouse Proof. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm so excited. You want to know why? Sorry, my water cup's in the camera. You want to know why I'm excited? This is going to be piggybacked. This episode will be piggybacked on the podcast with Holladay Distillery. Yeah, I know. So let's crack into this. Now, they use a twist top. No shame in that game, okay? No shame in that game. So if you guys don't know anything about Holladay and Ben Holladay, this is the original recipe that they used back in 1856. Now, the distillery had closed down, obviously. It hadn't been open since 1856. But when they reopened, they kept that legacy, and they found it closed in the 80s, right? They found one of the guys that worked at the distillery and found the actual mash bill of this bourbon. And this is that mash bill, same corn varietal, same wheat, not wheat, same rye, and same barley. That's freaking awesome. This is a 6-year-old product at cask strength. It is on Warehouse C, and it's a blend of barrels, obviously. Floor 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mainly 3. And it comes in at 60.05% alcohol, 120.1 proof. So let's get into it. And it's 6 years old, new charred oak barrels, 53 gallon. So let's get into it. Man, cherry for days, all day cherry. A little hot on the nose. This is not the first drink of the day. A little hot on the nose. Caramel, vanilla, cherry Coke. Take it back. Ooh, a little spicy. Prickly on the back. It's really nice. Now, that was the first drink. Obviously, we're going to let it go through. Get you some water. So Holladay Distilling is doing really cool stuff, and it takes you away from Kentucky is what it does. But the flavors, I mean, they're spot on to me. If you like a good Kentucky bourbon, you're going to love Ben Holladay. Now, this one, like I said, is their, I don't know why I keep putting it down there. This one is their rye mash bill. You know, they do have the soft red wheat as well. But this one, it gives a little spice. It gives a little niceness to it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they have coming up. They've been in the game for a minute. They have a pretty good sized distillery. So they're not running 24 hours a day though, but you know, they gotta go home sometime. They are DSP Missouri 5. So there's 4 other distilleries that were before them. And this was bottled in August of 2023. So this is a year-old bottle. I did open it up when we did the podcast together, and we talked about all the things. So, okay, on the nose, after the first drink, it's much the same. That cherry is really strong. It's not like it's more like barrel cherry, bourbon cherry, or whatever you call it. It's not medicinal. It's not like Luden's cough drops. It's really nice. Man, it packs a punch in a good way. Man, it's toffee, creme brulee, but then that spice sits on the top of your tongue. It's viscous. It's oily. And it lingers. You can taste it linger down the back of your throat with a nice pumpernickel bread or something like that. Super cool. So we're gonna score it. We're gonna score it. I keep forgetting that we're gonna score it. I gotta find my pen. Hold on. I gotta find my pen. All right, I found my pen. I don't know. I keep losing my pen. I don't know why. Okay, so let's. I do my scoring on 4 levels: smell, taste, finish, and would I buy again? Now I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys because that's all I can be, right? I am the redheaded stepchild of whiskey, so I wear that with honor. This bottle right here, I did not buy. It was a gift from the distillery, so take that into account. That's not going to give it more points or less points. It's just it is what it is, right? I thank Holladay Distilling for giving me that bottle as well. So, but it has nothing to do with that. I'm reviewing it because it's a great whiskey, and a little self promotion never hurt. You know what I mean? So let's get it on the nose. Oh, man, that cherry. It almost edges on like black or dark cherries. Almost a little tart. Man, on the nose, I'm gonna give it an 8. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'll have it up here. You know I will. It'll probably be right on my face. No, let's go in for the taste. And this is to see what that is. Wow, it has a lot of flavor. The flavors on this, they're basic bourbon flavors, but they're not like they're so cohesive. Everything just melds really nice together. Toffee, vanilla, caramel. Toffee and caramel are different. Okay, toffee has anyway. Doesn't matter. Or this is in the cooking show. Creme brulee, toasted marshmallow, oak, leather. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna give that a 9. I am. It is such a good taste. All right, let's go on the finish. And I'm gonna take a drink first. Luckily for me, the finish means I have to drink it again and not dial in so much on the taste. So I get to have a little bit more whiskey. Yay for me. Now this will probably be the last whiskey I have for the day. So just first and last. Not the first. I had one a little bit earlier. Okay. Cigar, like a cigar box. When you open the cigar, it just prickles the tongue. Prickles the tongue. Rye bread, but not super funky rye. Maybe a little butter on that bread. Oily, viscous, clings to your throat. You start to get that Missouri hug, I guess. Wow. Okay, so it's a shorter finish. It's almost gone now. It leaves me with almost a numbing uh, antiseptic taste. Not taste, but like lingering in the back. Okay, so I'm going to give that an 8. It's really good. The finish, it's short, but what's there is good. All right, so would I buy again? I would say if you're into bourbon, if you're into Kentucky bourbon or Tennessee bourbon, Tennessee whiskey, whatever you want to call it, it's still bourbon. They just charcoal mellow it, whatever. It's fine. If you're into stuff like that, I had to check to make sure my mic was still on. Would I buy this again? Now, I did not buy this to begin with, but I have bought other Holladay products. So I will tell you, I would buy this again, and I'm going to give it an 8 on would I buy again. Because I think if you did a blind with this and say an Elijah Craig barrel proof, this is going to stand up. Or a Booker's, this is going to stand up. Now you guys know I'm all about craft and I'm all about doing the off the wall thing, right? Like I'm not an allocated hunter. I have allocated. I just don't hunt the allocated, right? So yeah, there's that. So let's get our total. All right. I had to stop and actually add it up. I don't know how to add. So just don't stop it. So yeah, I gave this a 33 out of 40. Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Go get one. Go get one right now. The Rickhouse Proof is really nice. It'll sit well with an ice ball. Mix it in a cocktail. It's not super expensive. I think this one is about $70. Now I know what you're saying. It's about 70 for the Rickhouse Proof. I think it's 55 for the regular, which is bottled and bond, so it's 100 proof. So you do get 20 more proof points on this one. The flavor is really nice. Everything's really great on it. So yeah, that's my review of the Ben Holladay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go check out the podcast, please. I thought it was excellent, and they're doing some amazing things, and they got second place in the World Whiskey Awards. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments what you think of Ben Holladay and Holladay brand. I'd like to thank the sponsors of this show, Bad Motivator Barrels and Z Smith Whiskey and Mixology. Thank y'all very much. And if you need to get a hold of me, whiskeyshamanpodcast@gmail.com. And we do have a Patreon if you want to go there and you want to support monetarily. I would appreciate it. You guys be good. Thank you very much for all your support. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, do all the algorithmic things because they are needed these days. And until next time, keep your spirits up.